And welcome everybody to another episode of Tidal Flooding Talk, brought to you by the New Jersey Coastal Coalition in conjunction with our broadcast partners at Tri-X 57 right here at the Jersey Shore. We have another episode for you where we go away from New Jersey to talk about what's happening with coastal resiliency, or maybe the lack thereof. We'll find that out in just a minute here. But we are chatting here in mid-August. Dan, mid-August seems pretty good to me. I've been liking it. The water's been super warm. I mean, our guests from Florida won't think it's super warm, but it's been like in the mid to the upper 70s for like weeks.
It's all relative. Mid to upper 70s consistently in New Jersey is kind of like 90-degree water in Florida, right? I mean, it's
Right.
it's toasty for the Mid-Atlantic coast. We're enjoying that. It was a comfy start to August. Heat humidity building back now since it is still summer. And the clock is ticking to Labor Day, so it's a time of year where people really want to soak in that warm water, soak in the heat humidity, which can sometimes fade pretty quickly beyond Labor Day.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, at Atlantic City International Airport, we had the coldest start to August on record going back to 1944 through the 12th of the month. We went 12 straight days below average. And when you averaged all that out, it was the coldest start to the month. So that was actually pretty interesting. Palma, did you like this? I know you're a fall person. I'm assuming you liked the first couple of days of August here in New Jersey.
Well, I do enjoy like summer weather. I think, I do like the heat in the summer. And honestly, the water temp in the 70s is still way too cold for me. So maybe
I
I
think
should
we can all
visit
agree on that.
Florida to
Right.
hop in the ocean. But no, I look forward to the fall, but I also really do enjoy the summer months too. So I'm trying to enjoy the last few weeks of summer and get out as much as possible.
All right, absolutely. And let's go to our friends here at the Land of Endless Summer. I love that license plate with the surfboard and the sun, and it says Endless Summer on there. We see a lot of them in New Jersey this time of the year, with all the snowbirds. But we have Alex Harris from the Miami Herald. She is back with us. She is now a recurring guest. And we have Ryan Balog from the Bradenton Herald. They worked together on a piece back in May about a Florida Senate Bill 180. That was signed. That would block communities from really rebuilding stronger after hurricanes. We're going to talk to him about what the rationale was for behind this and the impacts. But first, I have to ask the hard-hitting questions. Do you guys even go in the water when it's in the 70s in Florida? Or is you guys like, now I'll wait a couple months till it warms up in like April or something?
Way too cold. Got to be at least 80. But it stays 80 through December and January. So the beach
Wow.
season lasts pretty far.
Yeah. Same thing in the Gulf, right, Ryan? It's even warmer in the Gulf. It's at times.
Yeah, I sadly I kind of avoid the beach. I was actually just up in Canada and I was swimming in some lakes up there, and I don't mind the cold water. It's very nice.
Okay. Well, maybe you and Palma can trade places, with the water temp. You can come back up to Jersey. We'll be in the 50s soon, and 40s and 30s soon enough. I like the eye roll there, Alex. All right, down to business here. So obviously, like we said, we have a bill that went through in Florida. Especially after all the hurricanes we saw last year, Milton, being one of them, of course. Just give us like the elevator pitch of your story that you can that everyone can read in Bradenton Herald or Miami Herald, and then we'll start asking some more in-depth questions. But what's like the top level summary of this?
Alex, you want to take that away?
Yeah, so SB 180 is a bill that has a lot of good stuff in it. It really streamlines recovery processes. It includes extra training for first responders and emergency managers in local communities. There's a lot of really good stuff that people were really excited about. The problem is there's a couple sentences in there that some local governments see as a poison pill. They basically say that if your county has been hit by a hurricane, or if it gets hit by a hurricane in the future, any sort of emergency is declared there, you are not allowed for 2 years afterwards to add any new rebuilding practices that would be considered burdensome or restrictive. And if a developer finds the new practices you've add are burdensome or restrictive, they can sue the county.